most people can understand Hindi. They love Bollywood films and the
knows that Nepal depends greatly on them, and sometimes when things get a little messy, they initiate economic blockades which anger them. Usually when this happens, Nepal cozies up with China a little bit more, in which India notices and they're like, babe, I'm sorry, come back to me, I was just kidding. Nonetheless, when those two giants are bickering, Nepal kind of likes to run away off to the side and have a secret Romeo and Juliet kind of thing going on with Bangladesh. Many times when they want to go to the ocean, instead of using India's Kolkata port, they'll opt for Chittagong. Many Nepalese students study here, and the two have signed a 4-point agreement on technical cooperation, trade, transit, and civil aviation. Nepal even agreed to provide Bangladesh with substantial energy from hydropower. It's a unique, quite interesting alliance that has only blossomed over the years. In conclusion, with Nepal you get a mountainous, Hindu, Buddhist, unexpectedly kind of communist nation with the highest point on earth, but they sure know how to be down to earth. And speaking of down to earth, as in low elevation, stay tuned, the Netherlands is coming up next. Hey everybody, before we start, this video is sponsored by a good sponsor that we found, one that I actually believe in and personally endorse.
Parking brake. Set. Fuel selector. Fullest tank. Battery switch. On. Mixture. Rich. Ignition switches. On. Alternator field. On. PROP speed control lever. Max RPM. Throttle. Open 1/4 inch. Starter. Engage. Throttle. Adjust 1000 RPM. Oil pressure. Check. Philadelphia clearance delivery NotJah November 69er IFR to LaGuardia ready to copy.
NotJah November 69er is cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.75, squawk 7441.
NotJah November 69er cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Departure on 119.75, squawk 7441.
NotJah November 69er, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.65.
Philadelphia ground NotJah November 69er with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
NotJah November 69er, taxi to and hold short of runway 27 left via taxiway uniform Zulu Sierra 7 Yankee Papa uniform Sierra Sierra Tree. Contact tower on 135.1 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 left using taxiway uniform Zulu Sierra 7 Yankee Papa uniform Sierra Sierra Tree NotJah November 69er. Lights. As required. Avionics master switch. On. Parking brake. Release. Philadelphia Tower Nacho November 69er ready to go runway 27 left IFR to LaGuardia.
Nacho November 69er cleared for takeoff runway 27 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 left Nacho November 69er.
Welcome to flight November 69er. From Philly to, I think, LaGuardia, New York. I hope your flight is enjoyable and we don't die. That's preferable. Hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of the city at the end of the flight. Otherwise, shit happens. Enjoy the flight. And thank you, for flying with NotJah Air.
Nacho November 69er contact Philadelphia departure on 119.75.
119.75 Nacho November 69er. Philadelphia departure Nacho November 69er is at 700 feet climbing 5,000 feet.
Nacho November 69er Philadelphia departure continue to route as planned. Altimeter tree 0.21.
Philadelphia departure Nacho November 69er requesting vector to next waypoint.
Nacho November 69er continue to route turning and following heading 110 proceed on course. Nacho November 69er acknowledge last transmission.
Continue to route turning and following heading 110 resume on navigation Nacho November 69er.
I am here. Hello.
National November 6 Niner, contact Washington Center on 124.775.
124.775 for National November 6 Niner. Washington Center, Nacho November 6 Niner, 5,000 feet.
National November 6 Niner, Washington Center, continue to brand as planned. Altimeter 30.21.
suppose this means I better unmute myself so that way y'all can hear both of us when Ned finally joins. Okay, so now the sun is coming up. I'm pretty sure that'll be now the sun. He seems to be having trouble getting it set up. Yes, no, this is a nice slow plane. Enjoy the view.
Hello.
And because if I was in a 747, I probably would take, what, 5 minutes? Hello, Ned.
Hey,
you got it
sorry.
working?
Yeah, I got it working. It's
Yeah.
using the Zoom app. I also have to leave in about 25 minutes because I've got something on for
Yeah.
for
Okay.
this. So I'm sorry to everybody who is currently in the stream right now.
Yeah, they definitely came for you.
Yeah, no, clearly they would have. And I can't see anyone who's in the chat as well because I'm currently putting on my face. So if anyone's saying hello, I say hello to them back.
It should be working too, yeah, no. Speed for the 80s,
So where are you flying to right now?
This is Philadelphia to New York.
Ooh,
We've just flown a bit over Trenton.
Ooh. And how long does that flight take?
I can't completely remember. I think it was like 40 minutes or something like that.
I used to live in a place where they would have a flight from one town to another, but that town was like half an hour's drive away. So it was like literally a 10-minute flight.
Yeah.
The joys of living in a rural area.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So, how's Shiza?
National November 69er, contact New York Center on 118.975.
Going to 118.975 Nacho November 69er. New York Center, Nacho November 69er, 5,000 feet.
National November 69er, New York Center.
Hopefully there's not going to be any changes, that way I don't have to listen to them again. Alright, yep. Hello, people. Somebody who Bill. How you doing, Bill?
Hey, matey. Hey, how are you?
Oh shit. It's up shit's creek, that's how it is.
Shit's up shit creek?
Exactly.
Nice. That's what you want to hear?
So what sort of in-flight entertainment are you going to provide? Like any, or?
Sorry about that.
So what? You gone? Did you not?
Yeah, I popped away for a bit. Now
Okay,
I'm
so what-
back on.
What? Yeah. Okay. What sort of in-flight entertainment are you going to provide?
I'll probably just talk to you because it's better than not listening to anything at all.
Yeah. Is it?
Well, I would say so. I mean, it's kind of boring just listening to engines going "Rrrr," as Peter has mentioned.
Very pretty.
So, awkward conversation now?
Well, I don't know. What are you talking about?
Okay, so apparently,
New York Center climbing 1 is climbing through 7,600
this is sort of like, here I came in for the entertainment factor and
2841 New York Center.
now just an awkward thing. I mean, I'm terrible at talking to people. You know that. Tonight, everyone. And it's horrible, and you should never forgive me for it.
You're going to tell them, are you?
I think I might. I didn't mean to, though. It was a mistake. It was an accident. And she came out okay. She's all right. She had to put her straight in her tank.
Tell them what happened.
Okay, well, I was getting her Lilith, Lilith out of the tank, out of my jacket sleeve, put her back in the tank, and I thought she was wrapped around my arm, but she wasn't, and she fell, and I dropped her, and she fell onto a bucket. It was sort of like caught halfway down, and she looked a bit frazzled, but you know, she got out and it was all right. But yeah, I still didn't feel too nice about it though. And that's what happened.
I'm sure she'd be alright. She's a big, tough snake.
She is a big snake, and she is tough. And I just had to make sure that I didn't break her spine, because she did, as I said, but she didn't seem. I tested her tail, and her tail wrapped around my finger, so that's good. Might just be a little bit sore. So that's good.
You'll be alright though.
She will be. She will be. And yeah, so that's what I did tonight. And thankfully she'll forgive me. I'm sure she's probably forgiven me already.
Bill's asked me a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to keep pitching the plane down to keep it from flying into space, NotJah? That's a great question. Mainly because I could answer it in a different way. If you really think about it, yeah, if I wasn't on autopilot, I would in this plane, and if I was at full throttle, I would have to keep pitching it down from stopping it from pitching itself up into, in quotation marks, space. But it wouldn't reach space. It would very quickly stall, and then you would be pitching back down very quickly and in an uncontrollable spin into the ground. If you're at this height anyway, because you're not very likely to recover. You're not gonna make it to space. Although you can get pretty close in this game. Not as close as some other games, but 250,000 feet's pretty good. So if y'all want me to do that after I land as a reward, let me know, and I'll do that to show you what it looks like.
I think you should, now that you've said it.
Well, it's just a matter of y'all have to remind me, because by the time I go through the stress of landing this motherfucker, whether we live or die, I'll probably forget. And we are coming kind of close too. We're not too far from our approach, so I think we've made it through the bulk of this flight. See you, Doc. Good to see you.
See you, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, I know. I had to ruin the joke, Bull. I had to go and make it technical and go and, I had to. Fuck those flat earthers, man. It's the way to do it. Put them in a spot where they have to go, wait, I have to think about what he actually said, because that wasn't the answer that I thought he was going to give.
How dare you be, scientific?
Yeah, just think outside the box. Well, I mean, the box is flat, so yeah, that makes sense. And you pull a ball out of the box. No, you pull the sphere out of the box. Blow the flat earther's mind. Holy fuck, did somebody just fly by me at like 1,000,000 miles an hour? Jesus Christ, dude. Watch your airspace, mate. ATC didn't even give me a warning.
Didn't you tell them to stop contacting you?
No, I'm doing a full, technically the way I'd be flying this plane normally would be like this. Where you can barely see any of the pretty, because I'm just focusing on all my buttons and displays. Make sure I get down and land the plane. But I got a pretty good grasp of this one. I've flown this area now a few times, so I mean I don't really know exactly where the airport. I think that's the airport there. Can you guys see my mouse, or it doesn't look like you can. Bugger. Well, anyway, over there there's an airport. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm going for. Now I'm also pretty sure I get to do a nice straight in approach, so I don't have to do any silly turns. I didn't deny. Oh God. Right, Peter. You can have a Mickey Mouse badge. Yeah, it was Jen on a broomstick. Flew by me. Fucking Jen.
And how is everyone in the chat? You're all doing well?
Mayday, mayday.
Oh, mayday. Ooh.
Although I do have to start thinking about my approach soon, so I need a sterile cockpit. Not yet.
Sterile
we got a bit of time.
Sterile cockpit.
Something like that.
Chuck it through the
Sterilize
autoclave.
it for me, Maro.
I'll definitely make sure it's nice and sterile later.
Alright, now, when is this guy going to tell me to... I need him to tell me to start decreasing altitude, but I gotta wait for the vectoring. Fuck. And I like coming in early anyway, dropping down low.
That's true.
Shut the... What the... God damn it, dude. Nice line, though. That was quick. That was well placed. But, I like drop in a bit low and make sure I'm not going to overshoot the fucking runway, because if I trust autopilot by itself, it always... Oh, here we go. It always does. Send maintain 270.
Descend
Do
and
that.
maintain 2,700 feet Nacho November 69er.
And I better lower me throttle significantly. Alright, that should be reasonable. Yeah, sorry.
I really wish cameras would make a much better job at picking up the makeup that I put on, because sometimes it's just really pretty. I know that makes me sound like such a ditz, but no, it's actually quite pretty, this one. Purple and yellow. Looks very nice.
Fair enough. You do.
Nuts.
And you would too, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Bah.
I do all the
You're
time.
so vain.
You're
such a pretty gal. Fix up my VFR map so I have a better idea of my approach. It should be good. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it's the only runway, so I can't miss the fucking runway. I mean, I can miss it, but I can't mistake it for another. The amount of times I don't look at exactly which runway I'm meant to be coming in on, and it'll slightly line me up like it looks like it's lining me up for another runway, and so I land on that runway, and then the ATC's like, you fucking shouldn't have landed. You didn't have clearance to land there, you know? I'm like, fuck, man. I'm just following the instruments. But really, I should look, you know, and I've learnt I have to look that up, for, you know, before I do my landing so that I know. Oh, over here. We've got a little bit of New York in the distance. It hasn't quite rendered in the full, you know, prettiness yet, but I have it pre-rendered so it won't take too much to load in. I think it's just you have to be close enough for it to load, because otherwise it'll be loading so much shit that you won't deal with it. I wonder if I'm even close enough to the ground yet. Nah, not even close enough to the ground yet. But that's okay.
Is there anything exciting happening in your life? Thyla should be what's it called? Shedding soon, so you might be able to see her on the weekend.
Well, that'd be good.
Maintain present heading and altitude.
I missed out on a lot again.
Oh no. Poor thing.
Alright, so we've got to tune into the tower, contact tower.
Tower Nacho November 6
Now I'm coming in for approach, mostly. I ran into some old friends today, which was good.
Awesome. That's what you want to hear?
We haven't seen them in years. They're great friends.
Always good meeting up with friends.
Alright. So that looks to be my last signal. I have cleared. Oh, no, it's a clean approach. Shit, I haven't got clear landing yet. Alright, I have to wait. When is. Okay, it might be a Dennis, or however they say that one. Did I get my landing clearance? So I might have a little bit of time. Let's see if I can look at New York now. Let's see what it looks like. Might still be just a bit too far away to get really, I think it's about medium or low quality still. Bugger! I was hoping we'd get a nice New York view. I've even fucking downloaded that into my cache. Why is it not loaded in? Son of a bitch. But you can definitely see, you know, the Brooklyn Bridge down there. World Trade 1 or whatever it's called. You got a really ugly looking Empire State. Fuck. If I got closer, they'd get really pretty, but just too far away.
Were you able to figure out flying around a what was it? Solar eclipse? A full solar eclipse?
No, I haven't got that working just yet. I know the one that's meant to be in is the one from '91. It's been confirmed, but yeah, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I swear to God,
really
it's bringing
looking...
me in too late. I'm gonna have to. I'm dropping this. I'm dropping. Okay, users. I'm down to 1-1. Sync. Sorry, you're right. I'm done.
I'm just saying, I'm really looking forward to those screenshots.
Oh yeah, if I get to do that, that'd be great.
Were you able to do a Aurora Borealis one?
No, I don't think I remembered to do that one. Raising our speed a little too much. I'll bring that down a bit. Don't want to come in too fast. Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. He ain't gonna help you.
Please don't do that to me, approach. Please don't do that to me. Come on, you can do it. Acknowledge. And then clearance. Not sure if my approach... No, it's bringing me back up. It just had to drop me a bit. Okay, we're good. Alright, so I got my landing clearance. I'm pretty straight and true. I have to just regulate my speed, let it bring it down on the end of the runway nice and ish close. Oh, where are my flaps? That one. That button should be my flaps. Okay, up my speed a little, throttle a little bit so that I can sort the flaps. Gives you a bit extra drag. Alrighty, we're coming into a nice approach. This is looking good. It won't be this smooth when we hit the ground, trust me.
Still haven't figured that bit out yet.
Y'all better find your gods now.
Oh,
Right.
crap. Sorry,
What'd you-
that bang. I just dropped the foundation.
Oh,
Alright. Alright.
all good.
And clutch tonight,
I
eh?
need to be ready. Coming in okay. So 500 call. Oh, computer's lagging a bit. New York still kinda looks pretty, but that's alright. Can't look at New York now. Alrighty, think about this. I need to speed down a little bit. So we have a landing speed. And then when we're just over those lights, I'm going to hit my flaps and turn autopilot off. And then hope it doesn't throw me into a spin. We're going down a little bit low, a bit too early. Okay. Up speed a bit. Coming in a bit low. Come on. Oh, is that a last pitch of lights right there? Fucking is too. There's like road lights. I don't think they're actually there in real life, but in the game. Oh, let's pull up, motherfucker!
Pull it.
Alright, we made it over the road lights. We're pulling it back down. Coming down nice and slow. It's gonna be sweet. Nice and gentle.
Oh, come on, pull it. Nice and gentle. Make sure you
Throttle
rise
all the
properly.
way off. And brake.
Oh, got
she's
there.
a bit rough. Alright, come to a stop. Close enough. Turn next taxiway, that I can do. That
You
was a
success.
very successful flight.
Yeah.
Flaps
Congratulations.
up.
Get your flaps up.
Alrighty. All I need to do is go find, well, first I've got to get the fuck off the fucking runway. So this, everybody else can land. We'll stop here. Acknowledge handoff.
121.7 for Nacho November 69er.
Alrighty, tune ground. I want taxi to parking.
Ground Nacho November 69er taxi to parking.
Hopefully it's in the same direction.
Hopefully.
Acknowledge.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Nacho November 69er.
It's not far away at all. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Barely used any fuel. It was a very smooth flight the whole way. Even the landing, which is normally where I have most of my bumps. Granted, this always, it's pretty tricky landing a tail dragger, but I did pretty good. I think I came in a little bit too flat. I could have flared a bit more. I didn't quite flare it enough. But it's tricky with these motherfuckers, because if you flare too much, you just hit your tail, because they're tail draggers. So yeah. My excuses.
Excuses.
We got down safe, and it was pretty much a perfectly smooth flight. So, motherfuckers, we're all alive. There we go. Throttle down. Handbrake on. And then turn off all the bad boys.
Oh, tasty.
Oh, look at that. It's 16, almost 17-minute daytime flight, 32-minute nighttime flight. We had a day landing? That doesn't make sense. Oh, because it was the other way around. Yeah. Because it went from night to day. Yeah, so a night takeoff, day landing. I'm very proud of that flight. A 49-minute flight to the minute.
Nice.
So it's probably a little bit slow, because I think they projected about 42 or 3 minutes, but hey, what are you going to do? That was a near enough perfect flight. I'm fucking proud of that.
You should be.
Oh, wait. Cancel. We got to do something before I almost forgot, but I remembered, y'all. We're not even going to turn the plane on, to be honest.
Or 4 hours?
Just... Not yet.
Was that one?
There was one
going
other thing we had to do.
Going into space.
Oh, actually, while I'm here...
Alright. I'm going to actually have to head, because I should actually be, hopefully...
Yeah, whatever. Go. You walk away.
I will. I'll walk away.
She doesn't like us, y'all. She's leaving us. She doesn't even like us.
I love you still. I gotta go. See you later, everybody.
See ya.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, I just about hit the Chrysler building. So, slowly loading in. I'm not going to be able to actually fly because my plane is off, but I'm just showing you a bit of what New York looks like. Oh, there's a MetLife building. We all know that one. Godzilla blew a hole in that in the 90s movie or whatever it came out. Empire State Building. Oh, wrong way. Let's try this way. And World Trade 1. These aren't loaded in yet. Coming to. Slowly but surely, they're coming to. There we go. Look at that. I mean, New York. New York. Gotta love it. So I thought I'd show you that real quick. And then, this does take a few minutes. Like, I'm actually, what I might do, I wonder if I can jar something in between my button. That's not gonna work. Let's try, will that work? No, that's not gonna work. It's just not quite. I'm trying to find something that's just thick enough for me to squish the button down without actually having to hold it. We'll get there. And trust me, this will take a while. I've done this once before with Osman. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I had to ignore everything while I was landing, y'all. Sorry, while I'm doing this, I'll try to scroll up, because hopefully I can do both at the same time. Coming in for landing, yeah. No, I knew the plane had fixed landing gear, so I didn't bother with the landing gear, because I know my plane. Don't give me sass, Robert. Merit to light up the landing strip. I'm not going to touch, like, well, I'll touch, no, wait, I'm not going to say anything to that one, Jen. It's a good comment, though. The Earth move on touchdown. Yeah, not this time. It was actually a really smooth one, but normally when I bang into something, yeah, the fucking Earth moves. Take that how you will. Will it be as good for her? I don't know, you might have to ask her that. Sorry she's already gone, but that's what Mara's like. She doesn't give me much attention. She's like, oh, hello, everyone, I'm here, bye. Oh, okay. She fucking hit me for that, but that's okay. Straight and true, I always thought pen NotJah. Wow. Is that like a... I mean, I have persuasions in the... not completely in that way, I suppose, in a different way. I don't know what that's meant to refer to. Oh, look at the sky, though. It's all cotton pink, and the top's cotton black. I mean, that's pretty. Where are we? We are not even there yet. We're only about 150,000 feet. And we're already seeing, look at that beautiful pink. I wonder if I can... Oh, I can. Look. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh. I'm just going to hold that there for a second. I want that as a screenshot. That's beautiful. Anyway, I'll look at that and go up while I'm here. Now, I reckon the smart people could probably figure out the science behind why, you know, if you're looking through, this is obviously meant to be through the glass or perspex cabin window front. That's why you get that reflection, and it's really pretty. It's way overdone, but, oh, I mean, it might not be, actually. I don't even know at this height. It might not be. It might be that beautiful and colourful at this height. But, I reckon you could work out all the whys and the whats and the how with its slight movement as I've been raising. I don't know. Lots of science about how it's completely flat Earth, of course. You know, everything in this picture says it's a flat Earth, I reckon. Bull, back me up. Actually, I'm going to scroll back down in the whole doobie-dabber so I can see what's going on. There we go. I can see a curve. It says here. Hello. Hello from Adelaide. Or g'day from Queensland. In reference to you were saying. Yeah, well, I figured. Yeah, but dude, you can't be like logical like that and just go straight to the real stuff. I mean, even I tried to play a bit before with saying silly stuff. But like, so, I wish I could change the camera while I'm here. Oh, wait. I'm almost at the roof, I believe. I should say the ceiling of the game. I can't remember if it's 270 or 75. Or somewhere there. Yeah, there we go. 275. We are officially as high as we can ever be in this game. What do y'all think? Let's see if we can, let's do this. Because at the moment I got live weather on. Let's just clear the skies. Camera mode. Oh, I can't do that while I'm in slew. Righto. Look at that. I mean, that is amazingly beautiful, though. Wow. Just wow. Fucking hell. And at this height, you don't get the pollution, light pollution from the cities as much. See, like, look at the stars that you Americans miss out on for the most part. Ah, glorious. Fucking amazing. Anyway, while I'm here just chilling, oh, actually, what I will do, I'm going to take it off slew mode, and then I'm going to swap over my headphones again because I don't have to be in Zoom or anything, so I don't need to wear this bullshit. So, yeah, enjoy myself fall to the ground. Alrighty. So we're getting a bit of both, so I'll turn me off. Bugger. I ran away for a second and I missed. Did we crash or did we... I think it was, yeah, overstressed, so we didn't crash. Well, that's alright. You saw the roof. That's what's important. Hey, Post Babe. Alright, so somebody suggested flying in over Australia, but most of Australia isn't actually done very well. So, what I will do... Oh, fuck you. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna go with all that bullshit. Alright, see you later, Peter. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah, sorry, 2020. I was kind of hoping it'd end up crashing. I should have. Speaking of crashing, well, the game decided to crash. Fair enough. We'll just try that again, shall we? Give us a couple minutes. I'm gonna have to load the game, set it up again. You know, we'll be back. Won't be long. Oh, it's showing up. Oh, fucking loud, alright? I'll mute myself. Hey, there we go. Alrighty, we is back. Fucking takes a little while before it goes, oh, you don't want music, because you know, NotJah profile. So, anyway. Yeah, cheers, 2020. I love that episode, The Simpsons. Good one. I too also quote that quite like too frequently. Hey, Cyrus, good to see you, man. Wait, what the living shit? Why are you not blue? I can't have you not blue. You used to be blue. Why are you not blue? I blame YouTube. That wasn't me, man. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. I don't know. I've been doing a bit of this sort of thing on my Twitch. Hey, there you go. Dabba-dee-bob-die. Exactly. And I thought I'd throw a little bit over on YouTube again. See what you guys think. But it's not always very like you should have started reading your comment. Yeah, I've been down for a while. I don't know what to do about it. But yeah, you should have seen the one before. It was probably really boring. It's what everyone thought anyway. And I even landed smoothly, so it wasn't even like a big crash. And then I tried to crash, and the fucking game didn't let me. That was a letdown. So I will try and crash this time. I just got to remember to change my options so it lets me crash. Assistance. Failures and damage. Crash damage. Disabled. Aircraft stress damage. Disabled. Oh, actually, no. We'll enable the crash, but we'll disable the stress. I should be okay with engine stress, because that shouldn't kill the flight, I'd hope. Engine will cause your flight to end. Oh, fuck you. Okay. An icing. Okay, so I just gotta remember to turn all that shit back on. Apply and save. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. That'll probably happen again, but whatevers. Whatevers. Okay, now I've got to think about what I was doing again. So I went down. We went departure there. Arrival there. Don't think it actually mattered, so we'll just, who cares? Oh, that's right, we've got to make sure I'm on the right runway. Arrival there. Add that. Change my plane. The problem when it starts, you have to do all this shit over again. It doesn't save these things. Like, you know, you can't save it as, like, your preferences or anything. And this is how you get them to call, you know, the call sign is not just how they read out your name. It reads that, and it reads it really well. I'm blown away by that. So we'll just go daytime. Doesn't matter what runway. Fuck it, I'll change it. Yeah, it's a bit better. Cool. Let's fly that. And I mean, if we land this and stuff, I mean, I don't even know if I gotta try and land it so that that way, that's the first, you know, if I crash, that's when I'll crash. Or, you know, if I survive to land. Told you it'll happen again. But, if I don't crash by then I'll make a point of doing it just because, you know, that's why I did all the assists off and stuff so we can do it again. I might do that sky thing again, actually. I know it'll be annoying. We have to wait for me to get to the top, but whatever. Alright, powering up. Not giving two shits about much at this point because I don't have to worry about my failures. I should have put auto rudder on so I don't have to worry this fucking rudder. I gotta work out my keys. At the moment they're only toggle full on, which means I get full blast of rudder every time I tap the key. It's really frustrating, as you could probably imagine. It's just lift. But anywho, oh, don't go too high. Probably should back that throttle off a bit now. So what do we want? Flight director on, navigation on, autopilot on, yaw damper on. We want our altimeter to be set at about 1700. Should do. So, V-sync. Good. Sweet. Oh, probably should do all those things too, eh? Might help. There we go. We're in flight. We're good. Let's go check out Uluru, everyone. I get you, serious. I gotta admit, I'm not terribly into League. I get the draw for those that are into it, but it's one of those ones that I couldn't see myself actually playing, you know. But thank you very, very much for the offer nonetheless. Like, I appreciate that. It's actually kind of why I'm playing this. It's like this sort of thing. This gets me in a relatively good mood. It's just calming and I don't know. I find it easy. Some people don't, but I find it easy and relaxing. It's one of those things that if I could do this in real life, is probably what I'd do as stress relief, is just fly around like this. Instead, I used to like ride around, and for a while I'd drive around, but I can't even afford to do that because my fucking car is dying. So, you know, virtual world is good enough. What altitude did I set, by the way? Okay. Something is definitely not working. Yep, something is definitely... Oh, there we go. We're not broken anymore. So I was meant to have stopped... way ago. So we're going to pull the there we go. This is what Uluru looks like from above. Never looks that big when you're like looking from the typical pictures you see, you know, postcards and shit, but I tried to land on it one day. Didn't work out very well. It's not very smooth. 1, 2, 3. It's like a 4-fingered fist almost, looking at it from this direction. Into the ground. Well, true that. Oh, and I didn't even get clearance or anything like that.
Melbourne Center, National November 69, 4 miles south of Yankee Alpha Yankee Echo West Highway.
God damn. No wonder nobody was talking to me.
National November 69 is cleared to Yankee Alpha Mike Tango Airport as filed. Squawk 3554.
Thank you.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Singapore 208.
Nacho November 69, cleared to Yankee Alpha Mike Tango Airport as filed. Squawk 3554.
Nacho November 69, read back correct. Radar contact 5,800 feet. Altimeter 29.9, 2 turn left heading 165 for resume navigation climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000 feet. You serious? Really? Okay, sure. Why not? We may as well. Let's go. Better acknowledge.
Turn left left heading 165. Proceed on course climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Nacho November 69er.
Nacho November 69er, you are 38 miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 14 approach.
How are you telling me to just maintain my altitude now, you motherfucker? It's probably telling me to maintain the,
Maintain
13.
present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 14 approach. Nacho November 69er.
Yeah. Sometimes it's ATC, but it is like I've you know, I didn't call into him. I should have called into him sooner.
Nacho November 69er, descend and maintain 4,200 feet.
Right, now, descend and maintain. Fucking hell, guys.
Descend and maintain 4,200
Get your shit
Nacho
together.
November 69er.
Wait, what did he say? 4,000? 4,200. Why does it go that far down so quick? God damn it, I just want it down low. Son of a bitch. Drags itself into fucking reverse so goddamn easily.
Nacho November 69er, please expedite your descent to 4,200 feet.
Go fuck yourself. You're that dickhead that told me to go up to 13 fucking thousand. The fuck? Asshole. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh
Melbourne
well.
Center, Nacho November
Shit
69er,
happens.
requesting vector to next waypoint.
I don't need a vector, but whatever.
69er, turn left heading 125.
No, I think I'm pretty good. I'm gonna do a flyover before I do a landing, because I'm just gonna do a random manual landing and not expect to actually land it. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Nacho November 69er.
Oh, now you want me to acknowledge. Go fuck yourself.
Turn left heading 125 Nacho November 69er.
You know what? Fuck this. Where is my autopilot again? There it is. Oop. Alright, autopilot's off. Actually, let's do that again. We'll put that on for a second. Fucking handbrake. That's not what I meant to hit. That might work. No, it doesn't like that. Fair enough. So I don't know if y'all saw what I did. I'm hoping it works. It's starting to work. Should be working. I don't know how long it'll take to work. Yeah, I see that.
Maintain present heading and altitude Nacho November 69er.
Oh. He turned it back. He turned it on himself, did he? Son of a bitch. I wanted that off. What if I turn that to cut off as well? There we go. Now we got real problems. So what you see is now we've completely run out of every bit of power that we had, and the poor plane is still trying to maintain its altitude. We are fast losing speed, so we're going to turn this off and bring us a little bit of speed by dipping so that we maintain airborne just long enough, hopefully, to get to that landing strip there, just to the 11 o'clock. And yes, you're likely going to have to deal with landing gear. I might actually have to put on earlier than I expected, though, to be honest, because I am super fast running out of speed. So I'm dropping my gears, because we might have to do a bush landing here. Okay, take bets now on do you think we're going to make it or not? I wonder why. That's not going to happen, my dude. I got to acknowledge him.
Climb and maintain 4,200 feet Nacho November 69er.
So what we're going to do... Runway's in sight.
Nacho November 69er runway.
I really hope he just says land, because otherwise I'm going to have to cancel. Can't do much about that, but we'll just keep going.
Maintain present heading and altitude.
I was hoping to get a bit of better lineup, but at the moment I'm just keeping in the air. We are coming in, so I'm going to need some flaps. God, this is going to be a hard landing, y'all. Hold on to your butts. But we won't be on the ground. It's not going to be completely straight, but that's okay. We have no reverse thrust either because we got a fuel cutout. So we're going to have to really cut this. Oh, bump. Sorry about that. Oh. There we go. So the funny thing is, that whole time, the propellers kept spinning. The engines were, I assure you, out. There was obviously a lot of wind speed, you know, hitting those propellers, keeping them spinning. But that was an emergency landing at the airport that we were meant to land at, mind you. And we're all alive. So ambulances, fire brigades all come out to rescue everybody from the plane. Well, to be honest, it's probably just some dude in a ute out here. But yeah, we were all good. I'd call that a successful landing. I'm going to see if actually I don't think I can get that end screen though, because I didn't do the full parking and ILS landing, or not ILS, proper shutdowns and stuff. But that's okay. I don't really care about that. That was Uluru. Hey Alice, how you doing? And thank you. Lost a babe. Appreciate it. We all survived. That's two times we've survived my proper flights. I'm on a roll. Where does thou want to see? Somebody suggest a place to go and visit. Because I'm sick of trying to think of them myself. I could always do a real like a hard landing, like Courchevel or something. Or Lukla. Fuck it, I'm gonna do Lukla. I gotta mute for a sec. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. We're doing Lukla. I've changed my plane, as you can see, and trying to find a cool looking nature air. I'll go with this blue one. Weights and balances, I'm going to keep that low. Don't really care about all that. That's all good. So it's got a short flight, live, and live. Let's have a squizzy. It's daytime, but it's stormy. You serious? I don't think I can do a stormy. I'm not going to survive if I try and do that. We'll go scattered clouds. And it looks like, what is that, evening? Is that, yeah, it looks like it's like dusk. Because, yeah, that looks right. I reckon I can do that. It's a 3-minute flight. So I definitely should be able to get there in time. Despite the weather. We'll see how we go. If the weather's shitty, I'll change it when we get in. This might be my last flight, but I don't know if I'll end up playing something else. We'll see what happens. I'm just bored. And I have little shits to give, so... Hey. Oh, damn. Fuck, guys. I didn't realize when I picked it because it was pretty blue, but it's the popo. I'm the popo, y'all. Run. Quick. Hide your weed. Alright. Popo is taken off from this exceptionally short runway. The checklist is done. Don't need to worry about my ATC too much because there's not really much out here to worry about. What I have to worry about is flying this motherfucking plane. Because do you see the environment we're in? This is high altitude living. So, like we're already at 8,000 feet. So, it's gonna be fun. Now I've got to make sure my... Oh, okay, it's on. Oh, that's good. Rev up to max revs, motherfucker. I like the max revs, motherfucker mode. And then I just back it down till it's not quite in the red. Oh, a bit too far. Midway. Come on, throttle. Give me some love. Nah, you know, fuck the world. Let's just take off. We need all the throttle we can get. Alright, I've got to try and keep an eye on my direction, because I can't do just a direct flight straight there. Jesus Christ, we're going to be lucky to get enough speed to get off the ground. Holy fuck. Please, 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 please have enough speed. Holy shit, we might not make it, guys. Alright, we've just gone into the green. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Oh, Jesus Christ. We just made it, y'all. We made it. It's all good. I was only panicked a little bit, okay? I was only panicked a little bit. We are still only just in the air at the moment. I set my flaps to try and give us a bit of airspeed, and then slowly weave my way around these mountains. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alrighty. We are flying, y'all. We are in the Nepalese mountains. Oh, there's a bit of clipping over there on that mountain to my left. Not terribly far from Mount Everest, actually. Whoa, that's pretty close. Now, if we actually manage to survive this flight, swear to God, this is going to be a miracle. Like, I'd have to swear to a god because it'd have to be a miracle. This is like one of the most, if not the most difficult approaches there is in the world. So... And then if I end up surviving the landing, I'm going to try and take off too, because it's also one of the most difficult takeoffs. But you know, we like challenges here. Just check the scenery though for a second. Woo! Beautiful. Sorry I can't spend too much time there, you know, looking around. I am manually flying this one. It's only be like a 3-minute flight over, so like, but I'm also just teetering on being able to stay in the air at the moment with my speed. Just trying to get above all these hills, mountains.
500.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Oh. Alright, I hope you're all enjoying your flight. I gotta admit, I don't particularly want to be talking. I only started talking when Nerd came in. Turbulent as a motherfucker though, isn't it? Bouncing up and down. Okay, so while I have a good bit of space here, I'm going to take this opportunity. It's okay, turn my flight director on. I want my heading bug set, because I'm going to use my heading. I'm definitely going to want my altitude set. I'll do that after I turn my autopilot on, then set my altitude. And then raise that up a little bit, and then go V-sync, and then go up a bit. So definitely want to give a bit higher still. Okay. And then I'll put my yaw damper on if it'll let me. No, it won't let me, that's okay. Not the end of the world. We're pretty good for now, as long as I keep an eye on my heading. Chuck a lefty here as well, so we can come down that this is a nice little ravine area. Because if I'm not mistaken, we're pretty close to where we need to come in for a landing. Should be there. That is us. Alright, so we need to... I didn't realize we were that close when I turned the autopilot on. Did I not turn motherfucking autopilot off? Yeah, okay, good. We need to do a little circle, I think, because I think we're coming in a bit hot. Oh, you don't want to... We're almost going to crash. Ah, it's alright. 2020, have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Alright, this is going to be a tricky approach, but I do have to lose a little bit of altitude before I come in for landing. So... But that will be where we're coming in on. It looks fine from here, but wait until we're coming in for the actual approach. You'll be clutching. Trust me. I think it's at about 8,000 or so I think that's the top of it, so I'm... Let's have a look. It's not giving me the right angle. Yeah, I still need to drop a bit. Speed should be okay. And pull a tight one. God, I can't see the runway. It's the worst. Worst! Ah! No, I gotta miss this approach. There it is. There it is. Fuck! Ah, I was so close. We are in a bit of trouble. We are in a lot of trouble. I need to get around, but I don't have room to turn. Oh. This is not good, guys. We have no airspeed. We're done. Ah, I wish I didn't. I lost track of the runway at the last second. That was the worst thing, because it was a visual-only approach. And then there's nowhere to do a go-around. There is no such thing as go-around at this airport. Hence why it's one of the most dangerous airports in the world. So we all died. No, that was actually what put me into the stall alias, was turning my flaps off because I was already going too slow. It was the only thing giving me a bit of lift. You can't do it. You can't come out of that in that plane at that airport. That is you either land or you die. But I won't leave you hanging. I'm going to try a takeoff now from that airport. And if I can pull off the takeoff, I'll do a turn around in the sky and try and do a landing again. Just to, because why not? Or actually, I might... Oh, no. There is one other airport similar to it that I quite like, but seeing as we are here, I may as well stick with it. I'll continue with the same plane, though. Because That's the challenge here at the moment. If I change plane to something easier or something, then there's no fun in it. Or I could change to like a 747, and then you just be like, yeah, well, that's just not going to happen, is it? Like, I don't even know if it's like maybe the runway is about twice as long as a 747. You're not going to land that. Like, even doing an incline, like, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I think the plane I'm trying to land now is about as the biggest plane you can possibly land or take off here. And it's the one that most commonly does. So the pilots that actually do this, good on them. Alright, we'll have a look around before we take off. This is Lukla Airport. This is the one that you would go to if you're going to go and climb Mount Everest, basically. It's a very gorgeous airport. Like, there's just one of the most beautiful things in the world, right? Taking off from this airport is another matter altogether. Oh, I'm in the wrong view. Alrighty. Well, taking off's not the worst because you're doing it downhill. Let's do it. But then landing back here. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, come on. Get enough speed, motherfucker. Rotate. And we're up. It's warning us about the terrain. That's okay. We kind of know that there's terrain. We'll pull it down a little bit because I want to see how. I know I'm really pushing this plane to its limits with this bank, but whatever. I'm about as aware as I was before, so. Oh shit, I missed the turn back. Oh shit. Oh god. We're good. We're not dead yet. Oh shit, I pulled it into reverse a little bit early. But that's okay. Fuck me, that was the most haggard landing I've ever done, but we actually did it. That was a landing. I wish there was a replay mode, man. That would be so good to see again. I basically just plopped it down. That was fucking beautiful. And we're back at Lukla. That was a success. There you go. Oh man, success. It's rare I get a success. Well, except tonight. Tonight's strange. Or maybe all of my training has finally come together, or whatever. Oh, alrighty. So that's a tricky one. But there's an even trickier one that's not as popular as that. Over here somewhere. In French. Not the Alps. I think it's that one. Or is it that one? It's an airport. I'm going to try this one, because that looks smaller. So, yeah, I'm going to try that one. It was either that one or the other one, but anyway, I'm going to definitely change my plane for this, because this is not going to work. I'm going to do this little ute. Sweet little plane. Weights and balances shouldn't matter. And I'll just do another takeoff and landing just to see if I crash, basically. What time of day is it here? Oh, some midday-ish area. Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget there's the time down there. Alright, while this is loading, I'm going to get a beer. Wait a second. Oh, what I will do after this is I'll take us over, like, Sydney. You know, base game Sydney isn't very nice, but I've put a few basic landmarks in just to make it look a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, this looks right. Oh, Jesus Christ. S-speed, there we go. And flaps and gears. Alrighty. So, this is a very pretty area. Downside to this plane is there's no autopilot. So it's all manual flying, but look at this. Like, and there's the airport there. Far out. Just not the prettiest place in the world. Oh, and I should also say, like, I could take you over to the Milau Viaduct. That's a really nice little area. Again, in-game version's not so pretty, but I put a, you know, the beautiful modders of the world are already putting in models of all the real-life landmarks that we're missing in games. So it's like, it's fucking amazing. Look at that road that goes up the hill there, just below the plane at the moment. It's this path. That's just, wow. Just how beautiful is that? Alright, where's that airport? There it is. Straighten out a little bit. We'll pull down. Oh shit. Okay, didn't want to pull down the airspeed that much. I accidentally hit the button that pulls it to 0 completely. Not quite what I wanted. Alright, I'm going to put her into first person. I feel I'm always a better at landing in first person. Better at pretty much all flying in first person, actually. I need my flaps set, and I need my gears set. And I need to back off on that throttle just a little bit. Coming in a little bit hot, but that's okay. We'll back off on that throttle. You need a bit of speed at the end of this anyway, just to go up the hill. And then do a real unusual flare, because you're actually trying to pull up the hill. Oh! There we go. Oh, a bit of a jump. Hop, hop. Okay. Little bit too much airspeed at the end there, but whatever. We're doing good. I'll just back her up a bit. There we go. Much better. Roaches, this is true that. Oh, actually, I was really stoked. I went over Frisco, I don't know, last night maybe, or it could have been even earlier today. And I just happened to go over the street where, you know, that really zigzaggy street, really famous one in Frisco. And I saw it. I was like, hey, look, there it is. I was pretty low, so... So what was that thing I said I was going to do? Oh, fly over Sydney. I'll do a fly over Sydney. I'll do a fly over New York, like a proper one. Because, like, I sort of flew near New York before when I was doing a proper, like, a big proper flight, but I didn't really get a good view of it. So I'll show you that. Alright, do you want to do it live time where we're at night, or do you want to see it in the daytime, y'all? On wet grass runway. True. What plane do you fly? Thanks, Caesar. Anyway, done waiting for an answer. I'm just going to do it in the daytime so y'all can see shit. Yeah, there we go. Poster. Yep, gotcha. Between 6-1. I'll look that up real quick. What is it? PA 28161. Oh, little Piper. Ah, kill. I wonder if I got a Piper. I don't look up. I don't, you know, often I've got all these. I don't think I do. Beechcraft. That. No. Extra. Dare. No, I don't have a pipe. Bugger. Oh, I'm going to stick with what I got. Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. I don't fly in real life because I'm too poor. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to risk my life and learning to do that. That'd be great fun. But my older brother's just got his pilot's license. He's in a Robin, but not one that's in the game. Annoyingly, I think he said it was a Robin anyway. Oh, Sling 2. Lucky bastard. I'd love to fly. The only time I've... Oh, no, wait, I almost just lied to y'all. I used to always say, like, the only time I've flown is just, like, the time I jumped out the plane. But that's not true anymore. You guys all pitched in to help get me up to Rocky on a flight and back. Yeah, which was definitely bittersweet. Unfortunate, I should say, just mainly unfortunate for the reason, you know. But otherwise, it was very cool of you all. Very generous.
Sydney Tower, Nacho, November 69er, at runway 34 left, ready for takeoff, departing straight.
Nacho November 69er, cleared for takeoff runway 34 left, departing straight out of crew.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left, NotJah November.
Ooh. Yeah, that's all correct now. Good. Forgot to change that back earlier.
69er.
Wait, where's my, Alright, let's take off. And let's go say hello to Sydney. And then after this, we'll go say hello to New York. I might do New York at night, though. Or, like, real time. It might be, like, morning by then. I don't know. But, because it'll just look pretty. Sydney's not as pretty because they didn't do photo scanning of the area. But, it's, you know, it's good enough. So the first thing you'll notice over near Sydney is the Sky Point, the really tall, pointy-looking, towery thing in the center there. That's a mod that I put in. It's not in the base game, unfortunately. But to be honest, without it, Sydney looks really stupid. So, like, in the base game, the only landmark, the only identifying feature they put into the game for Sydney that was actually modelled in for Sydney in any way was the Opera House. They didn't do the Harbour Bridge, which is like, if you look at anything for Sydney with the Opera House, you've almost always got the Harbour Bridge in the background, if not City Point Tower, which is this tall tower there in the centre. But they didn't put them in, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, why? Yeah, I got a bunch of the old. Well, not a bunch. I got a few of the old ones. I got X-Plane, and I dabbled in a few of the more like lesser known sims, but I never really felt many were as good. I did just recently hear about one. I can't remember what it was called, but it looks pretty good. But to be honest, if I'm going for like hardcore simulation, I normally am happy enough with X-Plane and all its mods. And to be honest, I expect most of those mods to hit here as well. But if I want just how beautiful everything looks, it's definitely this at the moment. This is just ridiculous. Even though, like, I can fly over Sydney and be like, it doesn't look quite right, you know, it still looks amazing compared to any other, like, flight sim. I'll put a bit of a left going on here. I might down my airspeed a wee bit so we can come in a bit slower.
NotJah November 69er, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
10-4, sir.
Sydney Tower, NotJah November 69er, frequency change.
So there we go, we got City Point there. Looking pretty, standing tall. Even got the lighting above at the top as it should have. Wonderful feature. And then we're coming up slowly but surely upon the Opera House. I see the Harbour Bridge hasn't loaded in properly yet. I'm hoping it will, but either that or it's broken. And I have to re-download it. But we'll find out when we get closer. So below us, the Opera House, which is the only landmark they decided they should put in. Look how dumb it looks without the Harbour Bridge. You know, it's like, what's going on? Why? Anyway, so there we go. Bit of Sydney. So I'm guessing my Harbour Bridge is broken because it didn't load in. So I might have to fix that. I apologise. They did just do another patch, I think. Oh no, wait, that hasn't dropped yet. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just broke. Who knows? I might need to just double check for an update. I'll do that. But, this is a bit of Sydney. So a lot of these buildings, these are all the basic buildings. Like they're not the actual buildings of Sydney, but they're roughly meant to be where the proper buildings are placed. Like they, you know, some algorithm, I suppose. But all the road placings, all the sort of general geometry shapes of the building against the grounds, they're all correct. And that's why I had to put in the City Point Tower, because it didn't recognise it, didn't know, you know, and so nobody modelled it in. So that whole building there is a model that I put in. That's why it's got Westfield written on it. If you saw that as I flew by. Yeah, sort of going over the red light district, the parks, coming down towards the main station. Can't remember what the station's called, if it's just Sydney or what, but train station that is. Definitely flying illegally. You know, they would have my license for this, but... So there you go, you got a bad look at the train station. See how it's just taken the mapping, and it doesn't know what to do with it, so it just has a flat map there. Because they haven't gone through and, you know, photoed fucking everything in the city here. Well, that's Sydney for the most part. Let's do this. Ooh, hard landing. Yeah, we wouldn't have survived from that one, guys. Yeah, I'm online currently, by the way, Robert. This does have an online option. I'm constantly playing online, so anyone can jump in and join me. I'm in a Southeast Asia server, more often than not, anyway. Yeah, if you've got the game, you can join me. You can fly with me. That's easy done. You literally just jump in, make sure in options you've got multiplayer selected. Let's see, I think it's general. And I think maybe traffic? Yeah, aircraft, real-time online. Double check all the options. There might be another option too. Oh, here we go, data. It's another one. And then, yeah, you're flying. Oh, alrighty. Exactly. Foster Babe. Which program is this? Is the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. What was the other place? Oh, that's right, New York. Let's go. Whoa, that was a bit fast. Let's go over to New York again. And we are going to go from LaGuardia. I like LaGuardia because it's pretty close to Manhattan itself. So as much as it's a bitch of an actual aircraft in real life, airport in real life, I like it. What are we looking at? Oh, it's sort of like morning. Oh, beautiful time of day for it. Alright, I should have enough fuel. Don't care about my runways because I'm doing a random flight. We'll do this. I'm going to be right back and we'll fly. Almost loaded. If you've got the Microsoft Store, or if you've got a Microsoft Windows-based computer, you can jump on the Microsoft Store and buy it direct through them. Won't cost any more or less, but it'll probably make well, it won't make a difference in multiplayer either, but I have heard funny things, that's all. But nonetheless, do it, either way. I'm sure it was just patchable stuff. The game itself through Microsoft needs fucking patches, but whatever. Alrighty, we will throttle the fuck up. Oh, I love the little wobble the plane gets when you throttle up. It's kind of cute. Alrighty. Brakes off. Probably bring that throttle back a little bit. Doesn't have to be full throttle. And rotate. Gears. And flaps. And let's just do a quick turn, bring that throttle back. Alrighty. Alright, so as you can see, this is more, slightly more accurate to what it would look like in real life. Basically, I might... no, I'm doing alright. I'll stick with my... I was thinking of pulling closer to the island, but I'll stick with where I am. Just keep pulling in like this. Oh, I was going to do this at night, wasn't I? Let's fix that real quick. Hey, look at that. I mean, the bridges kind of look shithouse, but whatever. I don't have any of my lights on by the looks of it either. Oh, no, wait up. Yeah, no, that's right. He's like tucked under around the front. Okie dokie.
Tower Natural November 69er frequency change.
Look at all these people flying illegally over New York. Oh, wait. It's like those two are having a race. So I'm gonna be passing in between the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building, I think, or am I a bit off from that? I think that's what I'm doing. Yep, I should be. There's Central Park over there. We've got a bunch of buildings there I can't remember the names of. Trump's building is somewhere over there. So, you know, there is that. Just to my left wing is Chrysler Building. Beautiful, beautiful building. Empire State Building ahead of us. We all know that one. Some dark buildings over there to the right. I don't know what they're doing. We better turn so we don't run into that. But that's quite pretty. I can hear that guy's engine flying around. He sounds like he's in a stunt plane or something. Just gently cruising over New York. See if we see any more landmarks down there. It's a bit dark. I can see Madison Square Garden above my tail there. That's about all I can see at the moment. Let's pull in to the right a little bit. Got the Brooklyn Bridge just above my left wing. Why do I know this much about American fucking landmarks? I'm an Australian, like, the fuck? Anyway. And then we have Wall Street coming up, the World Trade One, the memorial down there, which I think is quite nice that it's actually there like that. That's really cool. What else do we have up here? The Statue of Liberty over in the distance, of course. So give you a bit of a zoom in on the Statue of Liberty. Obviously Brooklyn over there to the left, with the Watchtower fucking building there, or the ex-Watchtower building there somewhere. I found it the other day, but fuck me if I can find it right now. And Jersey over the other side. Over in the distance there, where all those name tags roughly are, that'd be Newark. Is that Newark, I think? I could probably pull in for a landing there, but I've done enough landings. I haven't landed on the water yet. Yeah, I'm going to land on the water at some point with this one, because she's a beast. So yeah, here's my scenic tours over New York. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to now land you in the Hudson somewhere, and well, you know, we're going to Sullyberg it. Alright, I haven't actually cut my engines this time. I've just throttled down because I'm just lazy. But I'm not going to make it to any airport. I mean, let's face it, I probably would easily make it. You know, maybe not easily, but I could probably make it. But we're not going to make it. We got to do a Sully. I think, am I going in the wrong... Yeah, I'm coming in the wrong direction. He came in from the other way, but that's okay. We are Australian. If anything, we should do this upside down. But I actually want to land this, so... Coming in a reasonable speed. I mean, this isn't even scary. I'd put her in a dive, but we're too low for that already. If I put her in a dive, we're just going to die. Actually, the scary thing about this is slowing down enough to hit the water. And I can't really see the waterline very well. Like in day, you can see it real nice and clear. But I'm going to have to go by the lights, basically. There's not a lot of them. Alright. So, full flaps. We're going to try and stick by Jersey Shore. So we can see the waterline. I'm starting to see a bit of the ripples now, so that's at least a good sign. Let's flatten out a little bit. I've got all the river in the world here to land. Trading off a bit of that speed. Flare a bit. We're coming into touch. Oh, nice and slow, nice and slow. Nice and slow. I can flare all my life. I got all this time to waste in the air. Come on. Oh, bit of a touch. Bit of a touch. There we go. Nice and smooth. We're a Jersey, guys. I know there's an easy way to turn this motherfucker off, but for the life of me, I really don't know. Oh look, there's water coming through. Let's use that. So we can actually direct ourselves a little bit. Flaps. I know there's a... Oh! Where is it? There we go. Found it. Haha! Success. Oh, goddamn. I can't even kill us when I try to. That was a successful Sully. I think that's, yeah. See the boats next to me? So I landed right next to what would be near a dock. It's just, oh, maybe they're like, yeah, no, they're too close to be actually moving. So they'd be docked. Just didn't quite get picked up in the, in this. So that you could jump off and straight onto a dock. Perfect. Alright. Oh, goodness me. What was the other one I was going to say? The Millau Viaduct. Alright, do you just want to see the Millau Viaduct? Because if so, it'll be the last. Definitely the last one, and I'll be going to bed. If not, I'm probably just going to go to bed. But let me know. Because it'll take a second to get there and load anyway, and so... I can't even remember which fucking airport I have to take off from. Where's Courchevel? Let's try Millau. Lazak. Oh, that's the one. Pretty sure Lazak's right. Because then it's like there somewhere. It's not very far. But I will get a slightly faster plane. Why not? Let's see if I can fly this motherfucker under the Millau Viaduct. No, let's try liveries. What do we got? Ooh, is it black? And New Zealand would be cool. I don't know why that'd be in France, though. Saudi, China, the Ferrari. That looks really stupid. Let's do the Ferrari. Flight conditions. See what we got. Hey, daytime. Good stuff. Let's do that. Oh, I have never flown the... shit, I don't even know. What did I get into? A320. The Airbus. Yeah, I haven't flown this before. So, you know, wish me luck. Although, I have done one successful flight in the 747. Not a successful landing. I did definitely fuck it up at the end. And that was me. I fucked it up. I, put a little too much into my ailerons, and no, it all went bad. But they, you know, you live and learn. Well, they in that case, I probably wouldn't have lived, but I still learned. What I didn't think about was if I could actually take off from here. And I am really not familiar with how an Airbus works, which is probably a problem. I should have went with the 747. I at least know how Boeing works. Right, this is the flight. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, well, it looks like this is going to be a manual flight. Yeah, I actually think all the power. We need all the power. Let's take off. Hopefully. Either that or we're going to go into that hill at the end. It's very, very likely we're going to go into that hill at the end. Please give me rotation speed. Please give me rotation speed. V1. Come on, 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 come on. Gears. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I just shat myself. Let's see if we can pull out of this without stalling. Okay, we're doing okay. There we go. Leveling out. We're doing okay. Woo! Okay. We're going down. We're going down. Trim up, come on. Jesus, fuck my life, come on. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Now we need to go to the left. We are not gonna fly this under the viaduct. There is no way in hell we're going to fly this under the viaduct. Oh, that's right. Just pull my speed down a bit. And there we have the viaduct just below us. It looks so nice compared to what it did in the game originally. Fuck. I gotta tell you, I've been flying here in these little planes. This took no time at all in this plane. Holy snap and duck shit. That is a big ass motherfucking bridge. So that's not, yeah, originally in the game somebody has modeled that and I've downloaded it to add, but I think it looks lovely and you can fly under it, which a lot of bridges in this game you can't fly under. Alright, so do we crash the Airbus or do we try and I'm not even going to try and land it, to be honest. So do we what is this? Why am I even do we crash it? How do we crash it? That'll be the question. I mean, to be honest, I might just end up crashing it because I can't fly the fucking thing. Yeah, I got the basic version, man, Robert. I don't even know, I know sort of how things meant to fly, but I don't know most of where all the buttons are, and it doesn't quite respond the same way as the Boeings or the Cessna. I don't fly Airbus for at all, really. It's quite smooth though, I gotta admit. It's not too bad. But either way, this Airbus is gonna find the ground soon enough. It's okay. It's the world's biggest remote control aircraft. The Ferrari have spent like $1 million on. So there's nobody that's actually going to get hurt in this crash.
400, 300, 200.
Oh, this is a bit. Here it goes. Oh, there we go. Into the blackness. Alrighty, well I'm gonna bugger off. Shit, 3 hours. It's been a long stream. It's a lot of flying. I like flying. It's good fun. Hope you sort of had fun. I know I'm not that entertaining, but whatever. Kinda gave up giving a fuck anymore. So, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. And Maybe I'll catch you around.